Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. This is the third episode of our How to Megabase, how we are transitioning our vanilla base into a much bigger and much different style base, the elusive Megabase. And the objective of this is, of course, first I need to build some train things. We designed it last time, and between sessions I have set it up. I've also hooked it up to sort of start building the main train network. So hold on to your horses, we're zooming out. And that thing, you can see now why I wanted to strip mine this area, because this is a problem. I have this big structure and there's nowhere to put it except on top of everything. However, I did try to choose the point where it was least convenient. If you see here, it's actually not hitting much upwards. This side, not hitting much actually. And this one, not hitting anything until we get there. So let's write 1.8 on this so we kind of keep track of what we have. And that means, yeah, let's just explain what we've built. So let's start from where we are now. I have built this part, and I decided, so last time we had it consecutive or just evenly spaced. I've now decided to sort of group it in three because I kind of like that. I mean, just see here, uranium, stone, iron, copper, copper, copper. And my idea is that this whole block here, I'll replicate it up here. I've started to clean up some space. You can see all the trees in this area are gone. I just didn't want to go all out and do it on my own. So I'm going to build it up here so that this side here will be where the trains go in and out. This is just a parking lot. So it might generate some traffic on these lines, but that's really not where it's supposed to it doesn't mean that it's going to be the most difficult, the most busy location. I think the most busy location will be maybe like the green circuits or something like that. Anyway, maybe just a few words on this intersection. It was originally designed for 124 trains, because there's actually between this stop and that stop, there's exactly room for 1242, and no, a 24. 2 locomotives, 4 wagons. That's exactly what there is room for. However, it would have to be twice as big to fit in a 3/8 train, sort of in this block. However, it does have very big throughput, a very high throughput. It should, and I'll give it a shot. And if not, then there's plenty of space to redesign it. That's the whole point of this. I need to change some of the signals from normal signals to change signals, because otherwise they'll get here. Like they will go, yeah. They might stop here. No, they'll stop here and then they can enter. So I don't want it. I'll give it a shot, and I think this is also a key point when designing megabases, is that it's very hard unless you have extensive experience. Only a few people really have that experience to know exactly how you want it, because you've built it so many times before. That is not me. I am learning as we go along, so that should be... I built one megabase that was really heavily robot based, but I also found some errors, and one of the key errors that I found was actually just getting everything into one location, kind of what I'm doing here with this, because they're not very efficient at filling things up and moving out. I have learned the fact that you must have all your storage close to each other. It's actually filling everything up, isn't it? Wow. Let's look at the storage, yeah, 1.3 million, 700,000. And this is what we're going to do today. Because I have quite a silly little problem here. And the problem is that I have too much coal. And the other one is I have not enough coal. Huh? Interesting, huh? That should be two issues that can be combined. So let's have a look at the issue that I noticed up here. Okay. Well, the plastic is actually... Oh yeah, the plastic is doing fine because we're not producing anything anymore. That's a bit of a shame. Maybe we should start hooking up. But this is a coal deposit. I don't know if you can see it, but it has nothing left. Let's start cleaning this up, because there's no point in having it, and I might as well just recuperate it into something else. Now, there's also a backup location up north that is supposed to feed this one as it runs out. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll just take all of it out. And here as well, you can see that this one is supposed to also be feeding it up north when the other one ran out, but that's but it left also run out, which means that I don't have anything fueling my old power plant. That's my backup power plant, so I really need it to be, I need there to be something. This can also be expanded. It can also be done much better than it is now. Let's recuperate all of that, cover all the losses here. Let's actually, while we're here, just request 1000 so we can clean up the roads as well. Might as well. Is this Robo Network? No, I'm actually gonna go out of Robo Network. Or am I? Come on. Give it some power. I get the power. Over here, this needs to be recovered. And be careful not to wreck this one, although it doesn't make a difference at this point, because that's also run out. And now I just went out of the robot network again. This one up here will never ever fill up, because there is no more. You just go back with your 1.8k. It's a sad world. It is sad, but that's the way it is. No more uranium. I don't get any more uranium in, which is kind of an issue. Let's have a look at how big of an issue it is. I do have one full line here. This one is working. Oh, I can't produce anymore without taking that. Okay, well, that's interesting. I also had here some coal that was on the walking path. I have now recovered that. Great. Did I get any? No, I did not, because I'm still not in the network. We're gonna have to make do with these old roads. And now they come to pick up my crap that I have here. Yep. I don't think I want these either. There. This one is requesting wood because I basically said I just want whatever wood we have on the network. This one is also dead. Right? So that one's... Oh yeah, that's the iron, so that's also quite dead. So let's take that out completely. Not you. It's gonna generate a lot of coal in my inventory, but let's just get rid of it like this. And stripping this one as well. That one, I feel it's kind of rewarding to clean up sometimes in this setup here. And you know what? Since this one is dead as well, there's no point in pretending that it comes from the north. I just reclaim some space. Where's my robot? Oh yeah, the robot port here is not doing well because it does not have enough power. Boom. Come on. Put the roof. Whoa, look at that. Everything somehow was powered by that. It's really strange, some of these things. I mean, that's powered, that's not powered. Let's do this. Yeah? Good. Wow. That's because I don't ever use this one. Yeah, you can see that. That's the only one. Look at that. It doesn't even cross there. That thing is... Oh, there's also that one. But is that connected? Yeah, but that's not connected there. It's really silly. I should be looking at that one just once in a while at least. And also not only when things blow up. And all of this. Now, what are we going to use this space for? I have no idea. Now again, we lost all of our power. And... I'm just placing these things down. And okay, let's make sure that we are inside the network, robot network. Yeah, I can clean this up later. So that, but it gives us another little issue here. Why the robot's not coming? Yeah, everything is powered. That's interesting. Eh. Nothing is being picked up. Oh, that's because I've run out of storage space. That's really inconvenient, isn't it? Wow. I did not see that coming. That was definitely not the intention for the playthrough today here. It was me running out of power. And I can't even put those down. And that means I need more steel. Do I still have my car? I'm gonna put my car down as temporary storage for crap that I don't want. Luckily, it's quite easy to expand it. And also means the robots are basically not doing anything. Let's put down more storage. And what are we missing? We're missing more steel. That should luckily be easy to make. That's not what I wanted to do. Good. Now they're starting to work again. Just this teeny tiny little bit. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. That's because I don't have any demand. So I'm gonna figure out how to increase demand as well, because I need this kind of thing running, even if it's just making robot parts. I did not dismantle it, did I? Oh, remove that network. Did not dismantle the robots, did I? Yeah, I kinda did. I kind of did. That's fine. That's working. This one is not quite working because that requires... What are you? You're doing fine here. Yeah, you're just leeching from that network. So it's only actually... The only thing that prevents us from just building this is what? Is... Ah. I'm gonna go up there and do that now. That's... Okay. Ah, fuel. Not fuel. Pump. That is actually quite interesting. The only ow. Ah, at least I was sliding. The only thing that prevents us from building more rockets is... Hold on. Here. I'll put in a requested chest. This is going to request 100 of these. 50, whatever. All of them. There. And it's not going to be fast, but it's going to produce something. And now the next part will be... Well, the next... Probably, yeah, it's going to be the satellite. So what does the satellite take? That's not a satellite. That's a satellite. And I think that's pretty easy, isn't it? I can get the rocket fuel, I can get the processing units, I can get the accumulators. I think I have all of these things. We're in the network. So now I'm just basically just trying to increase demand here. Desperately trying it even. This one is not just needs to be a provider. And where is that also needs to be a provider. They need to be stuck to the logistics network. I just want you to have 100. Only when it's less than. Copy paste. That's of course not going to work, but needs to be the accumulators instead. Paste. So 100 of each, yeah. Radars, do we have that? I don't know. Why don't we not have radars? I mean, I'm pretty sure that I can just take this one and just say, hey, I want to build a satellite. There. There. How long time does it take? Take 3 seconds. Yeah. One only until there's one in the network. Less than equal to 1. Yes. Yeah, so copy, paste. What? That's a crazy amount. Why, oh why? But sometimes it takes 10 times, sometimes it takes 2 times, sometimes it takes 100 times. I'm not gonna go overboard on this. Especially not this one. I just request it because I don't want too much stored in this location. Only thing I don't know if I have is the radar things. And I also do not have any feed modules. They are probably going to be stolen now. Thank you. Feed modules. And what do I need feed modules for? For... This is embarrassing. Just noticed that I forgot that. I don't have any iron because I never really build anything. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. There, and just put it in back in this one. I'll just do all the stuff that I can. When radars less than 10. Yep, and I'll put a requester here. I got some of these. Yep, perfect. I can do that some other time. This one will be building radars. There. Copy, paste. What are you taking? See, now this is only times 4, but that one was times 10. I have no idea why it does that. Let's see, what are you getting? You are not getting everything you need. Why are you not getting any of these? Is that because it's not in the robot network? Oh, it is in the robot network. And I have things being picked up. Great. Now, because I'm lazy, you know what? That's really not necessary because everything else takes so long time that it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. What else? All of these are okay. I just need to drag out some rocket fuel. This was not intended that I wanted to do this, but whatever. Now I do. Do these take power when they're idling? Do they have a drain? But they do have a drain. They have like a pretty significant drain actually when they're idling. So because I'm not gonna be beaconing this part, I just need to remove it. And up here, that one is listed. So I need to leech off of this network. This one is only until we have make it 50. I don't need to have as much storage here. There. Oops. Then light. There. Anything being picked up? Yep. 100 being picked up. Why is that not stopping? Oh yeah, you're stopping now. Why are you not stopping? It's less than 50? Seriously, stop it. Okay, now it stops. Okay, that's because it was requested from everywhere. Cool. These guys, can they be modular? Oh yeah, they can. I guess that's a good use for that. Because they're kind of expensive. And then we are back to the fact that I wanted... That's why I wanted the beacons there. That one is not relevant. Oh, that's a pretty poor way of positioning them, isn't it? Nah, it's gonna be poor anyway, no matter what. So, I have requested this. I have requested, yeah, I'm gonna get these things. Yep. And over here as well. You know what, we'll just take this line. Always better to start from the bottom. Even though somewhere it's not going to be fitting correctly. Yeah, just do it like this. And that means all of this has to go as well. I'd much rather have it like this. Because then it'll fit all the way up. Cool. What is missing? These. Do I have beacons? Yeah, I do have beacons. Why the hell am I crafting this? Silly. Alright, they are producing. Why are you not producing? Oh, you are producing. Great, that's nice. I don't need to speed you up. I just need you to keep running. And that one should then be a requester. There, you're going to request a single one. Yes, thank you. Nothing is... Oh, something is being delivered. That's actually interesting. So it is working. Cool. So that means we are actually out to launch with cargo? Yeah, why not? Okay, so this whole thing is just a matter of increasing my production so that or increasing my demand. And I'm gonna see here the issue is as not very surprising. Oh yeah, that is actually surprising. The fact that it's the green one that's completely dead. What? How can green be dead? Oh, that... wasn't there something like that one wasn't bridged? Oh my god, that's kind of embarrassing. Kind of, you know? Oh yeah, they're not connected to a network just yet. Let's have a look at the network. I really need to see this. And there. That's the culprit. Boom. Now they are bridging the networks better. Alright, that means you are finally kicking back into gear. And that is, of course, means that I put a huge drain on everything that I shouldn't have. What a shame. And that's drained basically everything. What about you? Yeah, you're not doing anything yet because no green circuits. You're just cranking along. That's nice. Alright, so what I really wanted to look at this time was not just clean up, but actually see that I wanted to start this demand. Now we can see the problem, and that's the problem we need to deal with. So I kind of doubt that's going to be in this episode. This one as well also pretends that there's copper running on this belt, but there isn't. All of this, you can see how little gold is coming in. Luckily we have solutions for that. This is also part of me just cleaning out up here. This area is now clean. That could be like I was about to say storage area, but that would be a bad idea. And that means my coal is completely dead. Which again means that this is a bad place to have this. I think I need this way closer to my... But it's really easy because all I need is coal coming in from one end and a tiny bit of seed material here. And then I'll actually not produce crude oil, but I'll produce barrels of all of these things. Nice. I'll grab you all the way from that location. So we need water. There. This is actually a pretty neat setup. And then find a place where I have some room that is not too far away from the storage area. That could be down here. And that'll be my new... On the other hand, I also needed to feed into this part. So maybe it's better just to have the coal coming in this way. I guess. That means cleaning this up and robotizing this. Robotizing. That's gonna be a big stream of robots coming this way. Like a very big stream. But we're gonna do it. But we're not gonna do it this time. We are gonna do it next time. Because we somehow ran out of time because of some of my silliness. Well, let's recap. Let's remove that electric network. We did have an issue. We ran out of storage, and it's just something that happens, you know. It does happen quite often. Here, this is where I just mined out the copper a long time ago. Just put it in boxes because I knew I would be able to do this one day. Run back, run back, run back. We get on the fast network. And let's increase our storage because I feel the storage might actually be an issue soon again. That's not the shortest path I chose. Maybe it's the shortest, but not the easiest at least. How many more? None? Cool. I even have 40 left. That's awesome. Oh, this is kicking off again. What are we doing? We have 1.3. We have too much. We need the base to work faster. And that's what we're gonna do now. We put the base back on track when it comes to robot. To here, what are we doing? Can't see what is there. What is that? And it's of course this one that is too slow because I'm not getting that. It's like fun. Really minor things. But that's kind of also what we're going to work on. That's really what I want to build first, but yeah, I can't build it because I don't have the base for it. Yeah, oh look, cool. That's gonna be a nice end to this one. So we increased the production so that we now can produce a rocket regularly. Let's say that's probably with the stockpile and everything, it's probably like 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so. But this is let's call it 10 minutes. It's not that fast. We're gonna wrap it up here. Now we've found something to spend our materials on, and that should also give us a bit of the science that we should then work on. So, thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.